English with Malcolm. I'm Malcolm. Love is free. Wait. Yeah, I'm Malcolm. And today we're going to talk about taking notes. I do not care what language you're speaking. I don't care what language you're studying. It can be English, French, Russian, Spanish, Chinese, Vietnamese. Count them. I don't care. These note-taking tips will help you be a better learner. It'll help you be a better student. And overall, it'll just help you. And before you know it, you're a genius. First, I'll be honest. I fell out of love when it comes to studying Chinese and kind of studying languages in general. I haven't really felt like doing it. It's not really a motivation thing for me. It's just I don't feel like doing it. I'm not interested. However, writing always keeps me coming back. Something about having the control to make my own sentences, make my own examples, and have it be set in stone so I can open it, revisit it, edit it, blah, blah, blah. It helps so much. It helps keep you invested in what you're learning. I truly believe that writing is the best way to take notes on anything. If you're just watching videos to learn something, fine, that works. If you're just listening to something to learn, fine, that works. But writing will be the ultimate thing that helps it stick in your mind. And if you don't like writing, I suggest you listen to every single word I'm about to say, because this will change your mind. You might fall in love with writing. You might. So let's talk about vocabulary over there behind me. All those note cards. The notes look like this. Oh, wrong card. This is how the card looks from up close. What I do, I write the term, definition, and an example. Again, doesn't matter what language you're studying. If you want more space on the card, just make 4 squares, make 6 squares, make 9 squares, doesn't matter. I write very small, so I like to write 9 squares. All right, that's all about note cards for now.
Okay, sounds pretty basic. How do we spice this up? Where's the real meat at?
So, what about journals? What should you be writing in your journals? How should you be writing? What should you be focusing on? What I always suggest is that you make your own conversations, make your own dialogues, make your own scenarios. Even write a quick short story, honestly. It doesn't even have to be a story. Actually, use the journal to write about your day. There's the journal here. I used to take a lot of Chinese notes in here. It's pretty full. It's not completely full, so I got some more work to do. Found an old journal. This is another example of how I take notes. It's in Chinese again. So sometimes I make the examples related to one another. Sometimes I make the example a dialogue or a conversation. And this is a short story that I wrote last year. Really, all this is talking about is just having good habits. That's all this is talking about. Just talking about what good habits are and why they're good for you. That's all I was really writing about. It helped me out a lot. I can still read it. You can fit tons of grammar in your story, tons of vocabulary. You can shake things up. You can write about whatever you want. There are really no rules. The only rules are to follow the rules of the language. Changing the grammar is not only fun and keeps it interesting, but it keeps you on your toes. It helps you understand how to be flexible with these terms. Because there's not only one way to use the word go. There's not only one word to use the way get. There are tons of different ways. You could probably spend the entire year writing about every single individual way you can use the term get. It's insane. If you're not taking notes on note cards or post-it notes, any kind of sticky note, what are you doing? I think this is a cheat code. I think this is a secret for studying anything, not even just languages. So think about this. Remember the last time you wrote something down just once, went about your week, and then you looked at it again and you had no idea what it was? That happens a lot. If you just write down a word and a definition and walk away from it, you're going to forget. But if you keep revisiting it, if you keep coming back, if you keep playing with it, it's going to stick in your mind. It's going to stay there. You're just going to know it like the back of your hand. And this is what I meant when I said that writing makes it feel like you own whatever you're studying. All these notes I have, I feel like I own these notes. I didn't just write down a word and then the definition and then say, okay, cool, I know the word. I decided to own it. Like, no, this is my word. This is my example. This is my story I wrote. This is my little short 4-sentence conversation that I wrote. Just about the term. And it works like magic. If you are a doubter about writing, if you don't like writing, challenge yourself and just do this. Do this for a week. And I promise, I don't have to promise, it will give you results. I'm not gonna promise anything, it will give you results. So that's really all I have to say about this. I want to keep this short and sweet. I don't want to talk a whole bunch. It's not complicated, but it can be challenging if one, you're not used to writing, and it can be intimidating if two, you don't like writing. The main point is this is the best way to memorize vocabulary. Not only memorize it, but know it. Because forget memorizing. If you memorize something, that means you have the intention to forget it. That's the way when I was going to high school. You just memorize it, boom. Next week you memorize a whole bunch of other stuff, boom. And I hate that way of learning, hate it. So being more interactive, being more in control of what you're studying will help you remember everything that you need to remember. It will help everything just stay right up here. It's not gonna go anywhere. That is really it. Good luck studying. Buy yourself some note cards, buy yourself some sticky notes. They can be as big as the ones behind me. They can be really tiny. You can just put them on your desk. You can put them on your TV or something, anywhere. Just choose a spot where it's comfortable for you to just sit or stand and just look at the cards and just keep working with them. Read the example or the sentence out loud that you wrote. And then once you read it out loud, just make another example. Just say it though. Just say it. All right, good luck. Don't give up. If it gets hard, just keep going. If it gets hard, just keep going. Things really aren't as bad as we make them out to be in our minds. When you're struggling with something, just keep doing it. If you quit, you're gonna hate yourself. Don't be that guy. Don't do that to yourself. You can visit my website, EnglishWithMalcolm.com. You can contact me, meet me for free. We'll talk for a half hour about your goals and experience. And after that, let's get into it. We'll make a plan and get this going. All right, good luck.